Airplanes. I love them. And since I was a kid, I have had airplane toys, I've ridden on a bunch of airplanes, and at one point I even tried to learn how to fly an airplane. So naturally, I like to take pictures of them. Today, I want to take you on my search to find the perfect place to film airplanes at the Shenzhen airport. Months ago, I was filming my video about transportation in China, and I came to this spot where I got a few shots of airplanes, but it started raining and the weather was terrible. So I decided to come again another day. And that day is today. I packed my camera, got in my car, sang a little song, and finally found a parking spot. As soon as I got there, I realized I needed to eat something or else I was going to go crazy. So I decided to go to one of these canteen-style restaurants where it's really fast to get just a simple meal.
Yeah.
It's also pretty cheap too.
Let's see. 番茄鸡蛋，对。那是鸡肉吗？鸡肉？豆腐可以，好。
这边有关系。
好的，你有米饭？米饭，米
饭呢？
米饭，好的，可以。
And gosh, it was salty. Woo! Very salty food. After lunch, I went outside and rented a bike with my phone. It made this glitching sound though, which made me a little nervous. Once I got going, I biked for about 20 minutes to this little neighborhood that I saw that was pretty close to the airport. On my way there, it was so bumpy that my camera fell off. I biked around through the neighborhood a little while and realized that there really wasn't a good view of the tarmac. So I kept going, and a little ways away I found the spot that was directly in line with the runway itself. It was amazing except for the fence that was in the way. And then I noticed there was a security guard watching me the whole time. So I waved at him and asked him if there was a better spot. The security guard seemed friendly enough, but I got the sense he didn't really want me there, so I kept going. And after biking for 15 minutes or so, I got tired of all these construction trucks passing me on this narrow road. I got off my bike and found a shaded spot next to the river to set up. Just as I began filming the airplanes, they stopped coming for some reason. I think the wind must have changed or something. That's when I noticed all these other cool things I could film, like these people cleaning the river, and these birds. And even this spider that started to get a little too close to me. While all this was happening, I heard a faint beeping sound. I didn't know what it was until it was time to leave. It turns out that if my rental bike stops moving, the whole thing locks up. And since I had biked so far away, I was out of range of the bike's operation, and it wouldn't unlock. I looked at the map and saw if I were to carry the bike 5 or so minutes up the road, it might turn on again. And magically, it worked. But then I hopped back on and the road ended. There are these spillways next to the river for when it floods, and there isn't a pathway that goes through them. So I carried the bicycle over and into the spillway. And that's when I saw something move. Instantly, I got the camera out, and this is what I found. tucked away in some standing water is a whole ecosystem of crabs and mud skippers. These things were so cool. I started to get into it, and I began to film the crabs and mud skippers as they got used to my presence. And that's when I heard yet another beep. But it was different this time. Somehow a police officer had also become aware of my presence and came to see what I was doing. Once we had our little discussion, I even invited him over to see what I was filming. I have no idea what he thought about the mud skippers. After he left, I realized that somehow, in my nervous state, I had stepped into a pile of poo as well. In the end, I found this really great spot, and it was a much easier place to get to. It's just a pedestrian walkway. That's my wacky day of filming airplanes. Sometimes it's just more complicated than you expect. If seeing my process is interesting to you, I would urge you to like and subscribe to my channel. I think I'm going to head on home now.